Today is March 31st, and tomorrow, April 1st, I will be officially quitting the Lion Diet. Now, some of you are looking at me and like, what, that's crazy, you've done so good. And yes, the first month, amazing, was great, non-stressful, I felt amazing. Past week and a half, I think I've cried more about food than I've ever cried in my entire life. I've been having really intense, like, tuna salad cravings, and it's just been awful. And I know I just reintroduced butter and it failed, so I'm going to reintroduce foods correctly this time. I'm really hoping I can do tuna, duck eggs. I really hope I can do chicken eggs, but I know that's kind of far out. Chicken would be nice. I'm not really expecting pork, but that would also be something nice to add back in, because I really like pork rinds, and I think they make a great dipping sauce. And foods that aren't carnivore that I'd like to add back in is mustard and like garlic and onions and just like seasonings, which I think I could definitely live without it, but it'd be nice to be able to add it back in. So I mean, this is probably going to be a short video, but yes, I'm quitting the Lion Diet. It's been so stressful on me mentally that, like, all day I sit debating, am I going to add foods back in? Am I not? Am I going to get sick if I add foods back in? If I add foods back in, am I a failure? Because I chose 90 days and I committed to this and I'm breaking my commitment. And I had somebody come tell me that my commitments in the past may not be the commitments that serve me best now. So it's okay to make new commitments, if it's well thought out, obviously. So I think I'm going to add foods back in, and it's not like I'm going to eat ice cream. I'm going to eat carnivore foods. I'm going to still incorporate fasting, which is really good for healing. And if I get symptoms again from reincorporating these foods, then I will probably cut them back out, go back Lion, and try again. That's as much as I can do. And if I'm stressing myself out so bad over, can I eat chicken and can I not eat chicken, when I haven't even tried chicken yet, it's stupid. I don't really know any other ways to explain it, but yes, I'm quitting the Lion Diet. I really hate to say I'm quitting it, but it's at this point, the only reason I'm still doing it is because I made the commitment for the 90 days, which is great. Like, being a disciplined person is great. Sticking with your commitments is great. It's an amazing quality to have, but now I'm doing it for more vain reasons and not really for the health benefits of it. And I feel like that's also really important to me, is the health benefits. But I'm stressing myself out so much with this, can I eat foods, can I not eat foods, that my cortisol has probably definitely gone up. My insulin has went up, my ketones have went down. And I know stress is like, I think stress is probably a big factor in that. So I'm going to quit. I'm going to see what happens. If everything goes to crap, then I'll keep on doing the Lion Diet. But if not, then I'm going back carnivore. And I'm not going to add dairy anytime soon, unless it's raw dairy, and I'll see if I can tolerate it. But I mean, that's kind of a far-fetched. I'd really love to add back in coffee and cream and sweetener. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. But I also don't really see that happening. I feel like that would just give me more mood issues, and I definitely have mood issues. Or did I have mood issues? I really don't feel like I had that bad of mood issues before I started this diet, and while they improved for a while, they definitely have gotten worse with all the stress. I just think I stress myself out too much over things that don't really matter. But I wanted to be real with y'all about why I'm quitting the lion diet. And I'm gonna stay pretty primarily red meat. Like, that's definitely my goal. Like, I'm not gonna go out and eat chicken all day and only eat chicken. Like, I'm gonna eat like 80 to 90% red meat, and then maybe like eggs and some seafood, which I don't even like seafood, but I have been intensely craving seafood this whole time. So we're just gonna see what happens. I really hope you guys still like me after this. Yeah. So today is the next day, and I kind of just want to talk more about why I'm quitting Lion. First of all, I have been having intense seafood cravings, and I don't like seafood. I don't know if I said this previously. I just don't like seafood. So it's really weird that I'm craving it, because it's not really something I enjoy. And then also, my boyfriend was eating eggs yesterday, and I cried. I cried. Well, he wasn't eating them, but he was about to eat them. And I cried. And he didn't eat them because I was crying. He was like, I feel bad. But that's not normal, and that's not something that should be happening. And yeah, if I was Michaela and I got arthritis when I ate other foods, I'd probably have to deal with it. But I still felt great on carnivore. And I feel worse doing Lion right now than I did doing carnivore with dairy. So I'm going to go back to carnivore and not eat dairy. Things I want to add in is just like, first I'm going to start off with tuna, probably eggs, duck eggs, chicken eggs, something like that. And then probably chicken and, sorry, I got interrupted. Maybe pork at some point. I don't really know if I could do pork or not. And let's just kind of see how this goes. And then maybe further on down the line, I can add back in dairy. See how that goes. That would be honestly optimal to add back in dairy, but I know it's not really great for you. Decaf coffee would be nice to add back in. Any kind of sweetener would be nice to add back in. Anyways, we'll see how this goes. But now I have something to fall back onto if I know that I'm getting... I know I can do Lion for 50 days, basically. So, I know if I start feeling bad again, I can do Lion. And I can do it. Like, I have that confidence in myself that I can go back to it. So that's kind of why I'm quitting. It's also just been really hard mentally. Just only eating red meat. And if you're low in omega-3s, that's kind of why you crave fish. It can also cause a lot of moodiness. And I really wasn't super moody on carnivore, not nearly as I am now. Like, I've cried way more in the past couple days than I have probably ever cried in my whole life. So I'm gonna add in some fish, and then probably add in some kind of egg. And then we'll just go from there and see what happens. I love you guys. I really hope y'all don't hate me because of this, but I'm doing what's best for my body. And if you see a problem with that, that's fine. Okay, so this is going to be the last clip of the video. I've been doing carnivore for a week. I've added back in, I know I said I wasn't going to add back in dairy. I've added all meats, except like fish, seafood. I've had tuna, but no like shrimp. I've had heavy cream, and I've had a little bit of cheese, and I feel amazing. I feel way better than I did. I think mentally I do better with variety because I just love cooking. Like, that's just one of the things I love doing. Oh, I've also added back in sweetener. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. I feel great. I didn't really have any symptoms come back. I waited a week. Anyways, this has been amazing. I feel a lot better. I think I either A, have histamine issues, which I know was taking the DOA at the beginning, but I think it wasn't really doing anything. I probably wasn't taking enough. It wasn't the best quality supplement out there. And I also just think mentally I was struggling with only eating red meat so much that it was raising my cortisol to the point where it wasn't helping, it was hurting me, and I was biting my nails over what am I, like, how am I going to do this? And that's just not helpful. That's not going to help you heal. What's going to help me heal is I'm going to do a lot more fasting. I'm still going to get enough calories in every day. I'm just going to do it in a shorter window. So I like doing 1 meal a day. I can do 1 meal a day. I can definitely eat enough 1 meal a day. I feel like I do better 1 meal a day because then I don't snack at all. If I start snacking is when I start overeating. If I do 1 meal a day, around 1,500, 2,000 calories, I'm great. I also do intermittent fasting. I want my OMAD to be in the morning, but I love cooking for my boyfriend, and he doesn't get off work till kind of late. So I'm just doing intermittent fasting for right now. So I'll drink my coffee in the morning, and then I'll eat a breakfast, and then I'll eat a dinner, and that's been working really well. My glucose has came down, and my ketones have went up a little bit. So before I started carnivore, the last day of Lion, my ketones were actually pretty bad. My insulin's pretty bad. Not my insulin, my glucose. And now it's evened out better. It went really low. It went to 77 at one point, but it's kind of jumped up to 90, which I'm okay with as long as it's under 100. And my ketones have kind of stayed steady around 0.9 to like 0.8, 0.9. They've kind of stayed steady. Ate a bunch of fat today. I ate like 89% fat, which is a lot. So what I did was I had those little Land O'Lakes butter balls, and I drank 2 glasses of coffee. I stuck 6 in one and 6 in the other, and I added a little bit of cream and a little bit of sweetener, and that junk was amazing. Oh my god. And I just ate normal for the rest of the day. So we're gonna see how things are tomorrow. I may do that again, I may not, but if you drink that coffee warm, it is the creamiest coffee ever. It is so good. I never understood the butter coffee because I was like, I can feel the butter grains. No, it's because I like cold coffee, but I could drink hot coffee like that. And I do use sweetener. I use sucralose, allulose, monk fruit, and stevia. I don't use any other. I don't use aspartame. And so far, I haven't noticed any issues about like cravings or anything. But later on down the line, I might cut them out, or it may just be like a every once in a while thing. But I really, like, I'm 16. I'm okay with having a little fun. Like, it's not like I'm out here partying. I'm not drinking. I'm not eating junk food. It's just a little bit of sweetener, okay? And I know that's just gaslighting myself into thinking that this is okay and that it's not hurting me. And it may be, it may not be, like, who knows? But, I'm not gonna kill myself over it. That's just gonna make things worse. So, if I feel the need to cut it out, I will. If I don't, then I won't. That's just gonna be how it is. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day. This is gonna be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys whenever I post again, which will probably be next week. So eat the meat, and we're gonna not let the human species go extinct. Bye guys, I love you.